Well, after a fun college football Saturday, it just gets better with a fun game to cap off the week with Sunday night before Labor Day, LSU and USC in Las Vegas. I'm so excited for this game. But for everybody that has not been here before, I'm Colin Bashkel, your host here at Bash the CFB Show. You can find me down on TikTok where I'm very active. I'll be active during the game tonight. And you can also find me on Twitter as we did a Spaces yesterday. And we're going to be doing game day spaces for the most part every single week as long as we can. All right, we're going to get straight into this game and preview it. You can see that LSU is a 4-point favorite right now. The line is going up in favor of LSU. You're getting two first-time starters, but not their first starts. Both of these guys have played meaningful snaps. Gary Nussmeier started last year in the Cheez-It Bowl, but not only did he start in the bowl game, he was also the guy who came in relief for Jayden Daniels the last couple of years, came in against Georgia. He's a gunslinger, man. He's going to chuck that thing deep. D'Anton Lynn, by the way, coming in as the defensive coordinator for USC. I believe he's going to be up to the challenge. I think that USC's defense is going to improve, contrary to common opinion. Do I think it's going to be great? No, but I think it's going to go from terrible to pretty average. That's going to be good enough maybe to win this game because LSU is going to have their struggles in the secondary. I don't believe they addressed it nearly as much as USC did in the offseason portal, and USC's got a whole lot more experience there. Guys that know football a little bit better, they're going to be able to adapt to a new scheme. We'll see if it's a talent issue, a tackling issue, or if it was a scheme issue tonight. This will be a good litmus test. Going to guys like Kyron Lacy for Gary Nussmeier, he does lose the top weapons from a year ago, Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. But he does have Mason Taylor, Kyron Lacy, and a handful of other guys that have had meaningful playing time. On the USC side of things, that offense is going to present a challenge of their own. I'm curious to see what their run game is looking like. Lincoln Riley really hasn't had too many teams that can't run the football, but he has never had a team that can't throw the football, and they're going to be able to throw the football. If the bowl game against Louisville was any indication, Miller Moss is a pretty dang talented quarterback with some talent on the outside. You have Zachariah Branch. Everybody knows who he is. He was a 5-star coming out of high school. He's super-duper speedster. He had a big game, breakout game against San Jose State in a Week 0 game a year ago. USC is, going to be able to stretch the field a little bit. They also got some other guys to watch out for. Guys like the tight end, Lake McCree, other guys that you could think of at the wide receiver position like Copeland or Hudson or somebody to step up. They got a lot of depth and a lot of guys that are going to be able to rotate in there. This is really going to come down to me about which secondary is going to play better. And personally, I feel like USC's is going to play better. I have a lot less faith in LSU's defense. They also have a coordinator change on the offensive side of the ball, which is going to give USC a little bit more aid in being able to stop somebody with the newness of not having Mike Denbrock calling plays anymore, who was the mastermind that got Jayden Daniels that Heisman Trophy a year ago. So overall, guys, with this quick little preview of tonight's game, I got USC winning the ball game. And I got them winning this ball game by a score of 48-41. I think it's going to be a tremendously high-scoring game, but I think USC is the better team in this ball game. I think LSU might be in for a little bit of a struggle this year with how strong the SEC looks, but I guess we'll see. After all, LSU does have talent, and I do not have a ton of conviction with my USC prediction. I just have a feeling that USC is going to be able to slow them down enough on the defense side of the ball and score enough on offense.